I preferred your typo, Demonis. Can we keep the maid? So this is the letter. This is a Patreon pick from Hall. Thank you, Hall, you sweet bean. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to continue. We're currently on Zach's route. And I have not, I think, decided where he is. Why does it say new relationship? I'm unfortunately on bad terms with Hannah because I showed her the picture and I'm upsetty about it. But at least Isabel's full. She is completely full in likes. So, the melody carries into the hall long before I cross the threshold. Solemn but gentle and soothing, a reminder of what home is. Pa's firm but meaningful gaze, Ma's wistful smiles, the warm rays filtering through the eaves at sunset, the distinct smell of wet earth and leaves after a long day's rain, and our room. The room. Ma and Pa's pride and joy, a place where we were once promised several springs ago. Yet it won't stop.
No, wait! Come back!
Jesus
I'll be good
Christ.
this time! Please don't leave! Please stay!
The floorboards are cold under my feet more than it usually is. The walls more forbidding than what I'm used to. Farther and farther the room goes. Ma's singing ceases, and Pa? I can't hear Pa. Not above the raucous clanging and the deafening roar of gunshots, nor the screams replacing the comforting soft melodies. There is only the blinding fear. But when the light breaks... Why? Her skin has already taken a sickly pale color, rotten in most parts, blood dripping from every open gash and lesion in her body. Bony hands grip Hannah's neck like a noose, staining the skin underneath with vibrant shade of scarlet. Nothing but malice fills the gleam in her eyes. A scream ripples through the air. My whole body feels distant, every limb heavy with lead, all unable to move at will. Not even so I can wipe the beads of sweat forming at my temple. The rasping of my breath easily fills the room in the wee hours, while I force it back into a steady rhythm. There's a tightness in my chest I can't shake off, my heart pounding against it as if it's about to burst. Something cold has settled in my legs. Not the usual chill that comes and goes with the passing breeze from the window, but one strong enough to sting, shackle, and leave a frigid sensation creeping up my skin. With every struggle I make, the pressure winds firmly around my legs. Tighter, and tighter, and tighter, and all until it becomes too much. My heart stops. Another draft sweeps into the room and brings with it an iron tang of blood. Thick, suffocating. Filling my nose with foul, sickening smells, I shift my gaze downwards and it slowly becomes into view. Mouth drenched in a hideous smile and eyes brimming with nothing but madness. Ah! The stench of gore taints the air around me, and I can't look away. From it, her, from the terror and death that her uncanny twisted features alone scream. I try to open my mouth, to shout, to ask for help, but my voice has left my body altogether. All I have left... Stop! All I have is the painful realization that no kind of plea will ever save me from her. Then suddenly, the bed dips. Stop. God, what a way to open this stream! Oh my God. Can we not just, go back to talking? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, I stepped back for a second. What's going on? Holy fuck. Scary lady sounds remind me a bit of the Grudge alert. Yeah, she's supposed to be reminiscent of, the Grudge and The Ring. Imperial measurements first. Oh, jeez. Hi, Dawn. What a way to enter. Hi, Kilroy. I love it when you croak in my ear and smile. Oh, no. This is fine. I needed to go, so I'll catch you later. No problem, Gaelic girl. Take care of yourself. Yeah, it is inspired by that. I wasn't ready for her to move you. Did Kat just start? Well, I started this stream, yes. I've been talking with chat until now. What a way to start the letter, though, this stream. Oh, I didn't realize I'd stopped at such a stressful moment. On the one hand, the art is so well done, but on the other hand, can we not? Also, exclamation point trigger. Exclamation point trigger, please, if you have any triggers, look at that trigger list. There are a handful. Just know that. Other than it just being a horror game, there are some additional triggers, especially a lot of racism towards Zachary, particularly with Luke. Fuck Luke. If you see Luke, there's going to be racism. But anyway. Thought I'd bring that up. Everyone's doing trigger. You just had to start here, didn't you, Kat? Yeah, apparently. No talking, only scary lady. Ready to go back to chat anytime now. Don't know if I came in at the best or worst time. The brutal plunge back into myself jerks me awake. I was afraid that was him dying, so I'm glad he's at least alive. There's no ear-splitting scream, no wild thrashing of limbs. Just a painful, constricting awareness that something has wound itself tightly around my neck. I wasted no second pulling at it. A blanket away. Oh, pulling it, a blanket away. But allow myself a few minutes to steady my breathing before getting off the bed. Inhale, hold, exhale. 1 step, 2 steps, 3. But the dreams have gotten worse. Ever since 2 days ago, no longer are they the small, cursory flashes that I'm used to, but vivid ones that linger. I can still feel the blood in my hands, the putrid smell of rotting flesh, the sickening crunch of bones breaking with every movement, and her cold, chilling eyes as they bore into me. I draw in one long, ragged breath, and before I know it, I'm walking out the door. Even in the waking world, it reeks. A bench on the park is as far from the most private place for thoughts in Luxborn, considering its location at the heart of the bustling city. But in the early hours of the morning, it provides enough peace and quiet for any poor problematic soul who happens to wander here. The city is just waking up, a little later than usual. But knowing what day it is, one can't fault it for being a little tardy just this once. Yet neither the pleasant morning chill nor the soft twittering of birds does anything to banish the images. Every single one has rooted itself in my mind, its claws digging deep in what is no longer a safe place to hide in.
London Bridge is falling down.
Why?
Falling down,
Why? Why
London
would
Bridge
you
is
do this
falling
at
down.
all?
My
DMCA. Anyway.
Take a key and lock him up. Lock him up. Lock
It used to
him
be
up.
easy
Take
finding
a
some
key
pretense
and
of
lock
peace
him up.
under the guise of
My
sheer optimism
fair
following
lady.
regular routine. Now?
London Bridge is
Now I don't know what to
falling
make of
down,
it. Can we
falling
shut up the
down,
kid?
falling down.
Sometimes it's
London
easier
Bridge
to
is
run,
falling down,
easier to hide
my
when everything's
fair
falling
lady.
apart. That way you
Take
don't
a
have to be
key
the
and
first to
lock
witness
him
when it
up.
does.
Lock him up.
It
Lock
worked
him
when
up.
things went bad
Take
with the
a
movie
key
after
and
all.
lock him up.
It also worked when Mom and Pa were
My
taken from us.
fair
Are we done?
London
Damn
Bridge
it!
is falling down,
Though the
falling
sentiment's
down,
a little
falling
hypocritical when you
down.
think about
London
my little
Bridge
talk with
is
Miss Wright the
falling
other day.
down, my
But that's just
fair
how it is
lady.
now. Maybe
Take a
it really
key and
is
lock
better if I
him.
just...
Hey, mister.
You are the cutest small bean, but also please don't sing to me. Hello, mister, is the achievement I got. This is boring its way into my brain. Yo, kid, shut up. Silence, child. I was trying to read past it. Oh, Kat, did you want to thank for retweets and quote retweets? Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Kind of doubt she's a famous singer. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't think so. DMCA also horror games. Movies have ruined most of kids' songs for me. That's fair. She's like Ash's ringtone. Hi, Accidental Hermit. I am hearing this when I go to bed, I bet. Oh no. This kid is determined? London Bridge is falling down. Anyway, so those that quote retweeted the stream, thank you all. Oh my god, guys, Kat's playing more of the. So far, Isabella and Hannah have survived the fight to fight another chapter. Will Zach be so lucky? I hope to God he will be. Come in and find out. P.S. Love the pics, Kat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And those that retweeted the stream. Let me see. Thank you. Oops. Oops. I love this music, though. At least we got past the singing. Thank you, Bella Coco, Jakester, Kotana, Demonas, and Kingdom. Thank you, guys. London Bridge is falling down. And those that retweeted the stream schedule. Thank you to Ashley, Demonas, Nightshade, Kingdom, Bella Coco, and Miss Manga Chick. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. She kind of looks like Marionette from Miraculous Ladybug. That's kind of what I was reminded of. I was thinking she reminded me of something, but that's kind of, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Are you too young to dye your hair? What if that's her natural color? She's an anime protagonist. Leave her alone. But yeah. Night, guys. Take care, Zathea. Have a fun time at Armageddon Mansion. You have a lovely evening. That's her hair's natural color, I know. Their tiny voice gives me a pause. When I look up, a little girl, maybe about 6 or 7, is peering at me. 2 wide eyes overflowing with what can only be a natural curiosity one typically sees in children. I vaguely note the St. Gorietti uniform she's wearing before returning her greeting.
Hey, kid.
Kylie.
Kylie?
That's my name. Mama said it's rude not to call people by their names.
You also shouldn't tell strangers your name. When she flops down on the empty she then flops down on the empty space beside me. Her little legs too short to touch the ground. Hey! My little legs still can't touch the ground no matter where I sit. I feel personally attacked by this. Swings in tune with the song she hums under her breath. I don't mind kids. Nana would often invite the ones in our old neighborhood to give them treats. Of course, by then, Sis and I were both too old to play with them, but you get used to the commotion eventually. It's not completely as unpleasant as most people would imply. Kylie seems to be a well-behaved kid anyway.
Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you, Kylie. Is Mama here?
No, but my big brother's with me.
Is it
He's
Ash?
taking pictures with his camera over there.
No. She points to the far end of the park, the one closest to the street, where a kid is taking shots of something above him. It doesn't look to be birds, because all there is on that side of the park are buildings.
I don't see what's so interesting with the tip of a building, though. I'd take pictures of dogs if I were him. They're cuter.
Is someone up there?
Do you have a camera too, mister?
Yeah, I'm actually a photographer.
Mama said I'm too young to get a camera.
I'm sure your mama will eventually give you one.
Why not give her a disposable camera? That works.
But won't you be late for school like this?
Big brother will get us there on time. Rowan promised Papa. We aren't going to be late. It's sports day. So it's not good if you keep looking like that today.
You are telling a stranger way too much information, child.
If it ends up raining and we lose, it's your fault.
All right, I'll try not to upset the clouds today, kid.
Is it because you're sick, mister?
Rude. Before I know it, a smile has spread over my face. They say kids ask the toughest questions sometimes, and they sure do, with how sincere Kylie looks. Lying feels like doing her a huge disservice.
No, not sick. Just having a very, very bad day.
Why is that? Is that like when my big brother ate all of my pudding? He did that once and then cried. It wasn't very nice of him.
Yeah, I think so. You see, there's this mean girl. She's given my friends and I a lot of trouble. Hard to keep up when things are like that, you know? Especially when you can't do anything. It's kind of scary. Makes you wish things will just stay as peaceful as they used to be.
Maybe she just wants to be friends with you?
I highly doubt that. She already hurt one of my friends.
What if she's just sad? Or maybe she just wants help.
I mean, she did say help me all over the letter and all over the walls of our dead coworker from the beginning. Fellas.
That's what happened with Melody. I let her borrow my crayon when she left hers. Now we're playmates.
It's not really the same thing, Kylie. What she did, they're pretty bad things.
I still think there's another reason. Did you try talking to her? That's what Mama said I should do.
I don't think that'll work either.
You haven't even tried yet. You sound like Rowan. You're just scared, mister.
Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right I'm scared. Wait, her hair dyed? Demonis, aren't people's hair normally like that? Maybe you're the same size, Kat. I am 5'1". Which reminds me of Hat Kid. Who's Hat Kid? Love Esquire recently and recognized your name in the credits. Hey! That's awesome. Dating sim, nice. No shit, kid. Somehow I don't think the ghost is really the talking type kid. Yeah, that strikes a chord. Maybe it's the honesty in her tone, or simply the truth of the words itself. I don't know why, but I can't help it. I laugh. Oh, Hat Kid from A Hat in Time, gotcha. Loud enough to disturb an elderly couple taking a leisure walk nearby.
Why are you laughing?
That's nothing. You're a really smart kid, you know that?
That's what I've been doing, ain't it? Go full speed ahead, then backtrack when the going gets tough. Stay in my safe zone because that's all I know. Once, Dr. Navarro said I should be the first one willing to deal with my problems before anyone else. I didn't show up on our next appointment after that. But he's right. And though I hate to admit it, knowing what I've seen, but the kid makes a good point too. I've been so caught up thinking there might not be a way out. Maybe there isn't, or maybe there is. But that doesn't mean I should just leave it up to fate.
You better get to school, though, or you'll miss sports day. You should have won yourself some awards, alright?
Alright. Can I show it to you when I do? That can cheer people up, right?
In the distance, her brother calls for her, and I took that as a sign to leave. Got things to do, to face. The first few steps, they say.
Nah, I'm good now, I think. Thanks to you. Besides, Mister needs to go. But you should show it to Mama and Papa. I'm sure they'll be proud of you, Kylie.
I will. Thanks, mister. Bye.
That kid is way too trusting. I give her a little pat on the head before heading my way. A small gesture of thanks from a stranger she didn't know she might have helped. She may not understand it now, even though at such a young age she already has this understanding of things, but maybe when she's older. When the world no longer seems too big for her.
But aren't you going to help me, mister?
How dare you? How dare you, creepy woman?
With what?
Confused, I glance back. Let's not! Why? Why? No. But why? I hate this. Whatever cheer our little talk brought has vanished under the shadows suddenly dancing in my eyes. This frigid air is most definitely not how the morning chill should feel like. Bitter, stinging, unwelcome. And the kid.
What do you think, mister? Are you going to help me?
Leave us alone! What did we do to you?
The response never comes, however, because when I blink, gone.
Hello? Mister? Are you okay?
For several passing seconds, I let my stare linger on her face, waiting for any sign of another change. But all that remains in there is a carefree smile of a child. None of the spite, none of that cold, bloody smile.
Nothing.
This music
Really
is so
Kylie.
intense!
It was nice meeting you.
See you
The
again,
score.
mister.
I break into a run. I don't look back, not even as I bump into a couple passerbys. As soon as I'm on a busy street. Going insane. That's what this is. And if we don't do something soon, we all will be. No, don't go home. Okay. October 29th. Oh, hi, Sealif. Hello. There's a lot of ghosts happening. Maybe someone dies and tells the ghost they're in love with her. Oh my god. There's birds, World War II era tanks, and KFC dating sims. True. Also, the Fall Guys people helped make Hatoful boyfriend, and I'm very confused by this. Kylie's lucky it was a nice stranger, yeah. I feel sad that too trusting is a thing. I know, but... Oh god, if I were those parents, I'd be so nervous if, like, my kid got that close to a stranger. Also, with the brother distracted, that could have turned out horribly. Luckily, Zach's a good dude, but, like... hate! Tim! I hate that face. That's some DDLC stuff right there. It is! Again with the gurgling. It was never scary. I read way too much Higurashi for that to be creepy. I don't know what that is. Fall Guys dating sim when? Oh my god! I would not play it. I would play it. Fall Guys, make a dating sim. I'll play it. Make a hot awful boyfriend style dating sim with a shorter ending. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Saturday, October 29th. Zachary's nightmares become worse with each passing day. To help clear his mind of the unwanted images, Zach took a visit to the park. There he met a little Kylie Suarez. We learned her last name? A precious young girl studying at St. Goretti. Again, knows way too much about this child. Again, Saturday. During breakfast, Hannah asked, this is the same day. Okay, so the same day that he met the little girl, Hannah asked Luke for the break. She'd be moving back to the penthouse for a couple days. Damn. And also, Hannah called Rebecca Gales, hoping to catch up with an old friend, and got interrupted by the horrible clicking sound and the cry of a woman in the wine cellar. Okay. Oh god, there's one more entry. Okay. Nothing's happened on those days yet. Okay. Not that I heard about. Girls in Panzer dating sim. Girls in Panzer is a horror manga anime visual novel that screws with your mind. What? Is it decent? It's a World War II era tank dating sim. Well, Girls in Panzer I don't think is World War II. I think it's just if tanks were a sport and a popular sport. It's fucking weird. It's chill. It's a chill anime. Anyway. The tremors follow me even as I get home. I had hoped a little stroll around the block for a few hours would help. Instead, I am assaulted with more images of her. Her smile, the loathing in her eyes, the stench of gore, the horrid crunch that comes with every movement she makes. I'm saving because I haven't saved since all that shit. I'll save after this one. Okay. Even old memories have been sullied by her, and Ma's song no longer sounds as sweet as it meant to be. In the end, all I got is a sinking feeling I will never be rid of her image, and another ridiculous idea that may or may not even work. The sun is already hanging low on the horizon when I make it back, and for the first time, coming home feels more like a chore. Only I didn't arrive to an empty room, because as soon as I open the door, I am greeted by none other than...
Z-Man?
I told you we should have called him before going here.
Thank God I'm not alone. Please don't let me be alone.
It's fine.
It is Ashton I see first, sitting comfortably on my couch, munching on a bag of chips with both feet propped up on the coffee table. Whatever proverbial stone has made a home at the pit of my stomach automatically flies right out the window at the sight of him. But before any exasperation can set in, my attention is taken by the other occupant in the room. Isabella perches on the only other chair in the room, attempting to make herself smaller, it seems, from how closely she's hugging her arms against her. Nevertheless, she gives me a small smile when she notices my stare. Yet somehow, there ain't any warmth in it like it's supposed to have.
Hey, Zach. Sorry we just barged in here. Ash was...
Relax. Z-Man gave me a copy of the key himself.
That doesn't mean you can... First of all, you're not a roommate. Second of all, that doesn't mean you can just come in with another person anytime you want. Anyway.
Only after you broke the 13th one. I can't keep replacing them every time you think it'd be a good idea to break into my apartment.
Also that.
And stop calling me Z-Man.
I didn't break anything this time.
Ash, just because I gave you a key doesn't mean you can just stroll in here whenever you want to. And, hey, is that my...
Ash smirks at me because, of course, he has the gall to smirk knowing what he did. He pops in what's very likely the last piece of chip into his mouth and folds the wrapper neatly on the table before throwing it in nearby trash. From her chair, Isabella shoots me an apologetic smile as soon as the foil hits the waste bin with a dull thunk. Common sense dictates that I should be angry, but after everything, having something normal play out in front of me, no matter how childish their antics can get, can't bring myself to muster even a tidbit of it. Behind me, the television starts blaring the music for the end credits of a movie. They have likely been waiting for a while if Ash has gotten impatient enough to rummage through my cupboard and watch something.
Of course he eats all of it. You know, I was saving that for the weekend. Did you at least share some with Bella?
Don't worry about it. I'm good, Zach.
Really? It's free food, you know?
It's free real estate. Higurashi is very good, but also very long. Gotcha. Well, I mean, so is the letter, isn't it? Or is it longer than the letter? It is good. The manga and anime have some fan service, but creepy AF. Legit. Ashton Frey? Is it legal to have sex with a sentient military-owned tank in Japan? A private tank is fair, but a military tank can't consent and is considered defamation of military property, even if she's super flirty and very much interested in you. Is that the description? What? Isn't Ash a cop? Yes. How does he have a badge with all this breaking and entering? That's a good question. Who knows? All right.
What was that you usually say? You don't say no to free food? What happened?
No, I'm just not hungry.
Ash only shrugs at the question in my eyes. I can't be the only one who finds this vibe she's giving off to be odd. And the guy has no doubt already caught wind of it.
Aye. But if you want something, just say so. I've got a fully restocked pantry right here at your disposal. Still not a 5-star level thing, but for an empty stomach, it'd do. Just say the word.
Thanks, Zach. Maybe next time. Food is not really what we came here for. Ash, he's the one who...
She casts a brief glance at Ash, and in an instant he sits up. Every trace of amusement is gone from his face as he claps his hands in front of him and leans forward. A minuscule gesture meant to ease, yet the grim expression on him tells a different story altogether.
All right, you two, what's this about? I don't like those looks.
A short but tense pause follows. They're both stalling. Under normal circumstances, I'd wait. With these two, the more you force it, the more they'll clamp down on it. But it's helpful. But as a handful of seconds continue to slip by, the unsettling feeling in me also grows with it. Soon it turns into impatience. Before I demand a response, though, one of them finally speaks up. It is Isabel who breaks first.
We just thought we should check on you. After what happened to Rose,
Please don't tell me something happened again.
No, nothing. None so far. And we're keeping it that way as much as possible.
Ash, it's not that easy. This isn't some...
We don't know that. Let me...
The bitter frustration in his tone is impossible to miss, but he catches it as soon as Isabella draws back. He allows himself a moment to breathe before dropping it for one less harsh, more tempered, gentler.
Let me look at this first, okay? I agreed to help, but you've got to let me handle things from now on.
I already told you everything.
Even the ghost?
There must be something we're not seeing in this just yet. We'll sort this out, but no more silly ideas and running around on your own. You're making people worry more than necessary. Becca, especially.
So everything's fine?
Depends on who you're asking. How are things with you? Anything odd?
Yes.
Good, I guess. Admittedly, how things went down at the housewarming party last night threw me off a bit.
Wait, this is hold up. Yeah, this would have been after the housewarming party. After we helped Hannah. Jeez. Can we admit that we're seeing a ghost? Because it sounds like she admitted to Ash. And I think it'll freak Ash out more and actually get him to be serious if he hears that Zach's experiencing the exact same fucking thing. Well, if they're good at their job anyway. Yeah. Don't you know, Don? Cops are allowed to break the law and get away with it. Too fucking real, Tara. Ain't that fucking true?
I'm not asking about that.
What?
Remember the letter thing Isabella's been yapping on about?
Yes.
I'm asking about that kind of odd.
Yes. Can we be honest about this? Give me this option, please. I look at him. Gaped, more like. His serious expression doesn't waver despite his perplexed look I shoot him. There is a brief second I let pass as I wait for the heavens to fall somewhere. It doesn't come. The sky is still bathed in vibrant reddish hues as it waits for the night sky to arrive. Luxborn is still the same busy city, and everything in my room still appears to be as it was a second ago, including the unnerving ticking of the wall clock. But if Ashton, calm, cool, collected, always logical Ashton, takes interest in this, something or someone must have fucked shit up somewhere.
Well, the dreams, they're a lot worse than usual.
Also daytime!
There's a woman now, ever since we saw that letter. I don't know if it's the same one Isabella talked about. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I really don't want to go back to sleep sometimes. Last night was the worst. Anyway, why are you asking about this?
Rose's death isn't just a coincidence, Zach. It may have something to do with... I may have...
Wait. Stop right there for a sec, Bella. I thought you ain't buying this stuff, Ash. Just the other day, you said the exact same thing.
I still don't, but even Rebecca, out of all people, claims there's something.
I wonder what Becca's going through. We have, like, not experienced Becca at all since the beginning.
Whatever this is, someone has got to look into it. Everything about this screams shady.
Are you sure you even have the time? Ain't you busy with your current case?
I got taken off that one.
You didn't say you were taken off your case.
I just got the news this morning. Apparently the higher-ups think I'm doing a horrendous job at it.
I mean, he kind of doesn't follow the rules. Okay.
It doesn't matter, though. If these two cases are connected like I initially thought, then regardless, I'm on the right track.
Are you sure we should even be doing
What
this?
was his case then? Was his case of Rose? Or on Rose?
Doing what exactly?
There's someplace we'll visit after this.
Too vague for comfort, Ash. And please don't tell me you're bringing her with you.
His affirmation comes from in the form of a stare, but that alone says all I need to know. What I pointed out gives him pause, though, and his voice is thick with hesitation when he addresses Isabella.
You know what? Zach's right, Isabella. You don't have to come with me.
It's not myself I'm worried about. It's you. I'll just do this myself, if it'll get you into more trouble with your superiors. At least I can make up an excuse why I need to be there.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not walking in there without me. Besides, I think it's a little too late to back out now.
Okay, first of all, it's breaking and entering seeing as someone owns the goddamn mansion. Second, why the hell we going in a haunted mansion? Why we doing this? That's a bad idea. That's her home. That's her house. She can change everything. I don't like it. No. I hate it. Ugh. Feelings. Breaking and entering isn't just bad for a cop's reputation. Every single evidence required through breaking and entering is automatically illegal and useless in court. That's true. That is true, Don. This is Ash, the septic to end all skeptics asking if you've seen a haunt or been haunted by a ghost. Yeah, and even he's like, there's something sus. Yeah.
Have you two seen the news this morning?
I haven't, actually. Mama called, and I was busy.
Also, isn't the racist asshole the only one living in the mansion now? Well, I think Hannah's still living there. I don't know the last thing that happened to Hannah. So, like, well, I don't know what's happened to Hannah since. But the last I knew, she heard the cellar. I had the quick time of keeping her alive. Although, I guess a decision I made earlier matters. Because I guess quick times you need to succeed at. Thank God. It's not until dawn. But last I knew, she heard the noise. I quick time to keep her alive. And she was on the phone with Becca. So we knew Becca was alive up until that point as well. So that's the last I know of Hannah. She broke it off with Luke, but I guess they did say she would go to the old penthouse. So I don't know if she's there yet and it's just Luke or if it's still Hannah and Luke living there. Hi, McCory. Hello. Goof with the comma. You're fine. In case he's talking about the Anselm Butcher serial killer. Oh, the case he's talking about. The serial killer case from 5 years ago, I think, who the cops might think is responsible for Rose's death. Oh, got you. Okay, which is not who's responsible for her death. I'm gonna go get some snacks. No problem, Saloof. Ice cream or popcorn? Yo. Apple soup cup? What is apple soup? I want to try apple soup. I haven't played this game in quite a while. The trigger list seems a bit intense. It is a little intense, but I needed to make sure people knew what this game held because there's a lot of serious topics and things that happen. Or can happen, I guess. It's not guaranteed. We have had racism because of Luke. He exists, so therefore racism. But otherwise, I don't know if everything will be touched on in my playthrough on that list, but it's there just as a precaution. Because I know there's multiple endings, so... The change in the air around her, while small, cannot have gone unnoticed, and it takes every willpower not to ask. Probably the only thing reigning in my curiosity is the fact that Ash himself haven't brought it up either.
No problem. It should be in the afternoon news as well.
There you are.
Right, Mutt?
There you are.
Hi. Thank you for that raid. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Dead Sane. Welcome. What were you playing? What were you doing? Some of the triggers are unusual, but yeah, it can be at times. Right. The route you've picked means there won't be a lot of Becca until her chapter. Oh. I've picked a route already? What? Hi, John. Welcome. Hi, Scoony. Is it Shoony or Scoony? Hello. Welcome, everyone. What was Riot Mutt playing? Did you guys have fun over there? Hi, Riot Mutt. May I link? Just a mod needs to permit you, but what are you linking? Just so we know what we're allowing. Just some Modern Warfare and some Fortnite. Sounds like a fun time. Did you get any kills? Were you successful in your attempts at winning? I don't know anything about Modern Warfare other than probably team versus team, but Fortnite I understand, basic. Apple soup cup thingy. Oh, yeah. That's what you're saying you're gonna link. I get you. Okay. Random competitive play, legit. I did hit and miss. Fair. That would be me. I get you. And since the alert did go off, I'm going to play a raid response for you guys. So if you're wondering who the heck I am, hello and welcome. My name is KatFTWynn, and I will be right back with this scary game. I'm going to actually try and run to the bathroom while this is playing. Let's see if I can make it back. Oh, no, I have a hurt toe. I might not make it back in time. If there's a black screen right afterward, I'm sorry. But I will be right back. Hello, welcome. My name is KatFTWynn. She my floof. Just call me Grandma. I really like to collect Koroks. That's a problem. What did I do? Where's the webcam? I just stuck on a horse. I don't think that was supposed to happen. That hair's going. Are you okay, miss?
I'm just kidding.
I don't think this was supposed to happen. This is actually my first time ever playing Breath of the Wild.
She misses.
You're naked! I can take a picture of you. Oh! I myself am pan. I have a husband and a trans girlfriend. And then my mom is lesbian and my dad is gay and my grandmas are lesbian. And I'm just surrounded. Oh, that is not a dog. Bear, what have you done?
Is it Banjo-Kazooie?
Well, you fuckers, let me smash versus let me smash! I don't know how I'm alive! Yo, back in time, sup? Also, hello and welcome. I also have a husband, a girlfriend, and a boyfriend, because that is not updated, so hello. If you have any questions, just ask, as long as you're respectful. I will answer whatever. I have to make sure I'm not knocking out my earrings trying to put my earbuds in. Okay, we good. I think. Yeah, we good. But I hope you guys all had all the fun on Riot Mutt stream. You guys can hear that, right? I gotta elevate my foot. Hold up. Okay. I am Grace. I am Beauty. Also, for those that are in my chat, if you like Modern Warfare or the Fortnite life, please go check out Riot Mutt. Thank you again for that raid. Haven't picked a route as in you're locked into anything, but the fact that Bella survived because her chapter comes first changes the story quite significantly. Oh, interesting. Okay. I did not realize. I am curious, is it because I picked going to the office instead of staying at home? Was that the like defining one for Isabella? I've already committed, so. All the love. I got the page isn't working. Oh, got the link? Sweet. Awesome. And thank you guys for permitting. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm glad I picked that. For Hannah, well, is Hannah confirmed safe or not? Because I was going to say, is it staying with Luke or not? Having a break with Luke that matters? I don't know. Oh, God. I'm lucky it's my instincts that are keeping people alive. Who the fuck is this, though? I don't recognize who this is. And obviously, this is the same thing. So, for those that are just coming in, hello. again, that's my raid response. But also, I'm playing The Letter. This is a horror game. It is a horror visual novel game. It is voice acted. I just read the narration. It does have a lot of triggers. So exclamation point trigger if you want to check out all the triggers, because they can happen at any time. I don't know when they're happening. I'm playing this completely blind. If you do know the game, please no spoilers or backseating or help. This is Hall's Patreon pick. Hi on Lullabies there in chat. If they say anything, that's okay, because this is their pick and they want me to play it how they want me to play it. But otherwise, playing it completely without knowing what's going to happen. So it breaks the compatibility of the link. Copy and paste the whole thing. That's so weird. I don't know why things put commas in their links. I don't know how that's automatic. I think my message got buried, so I'll try to ask. There's a trigger in the list that I'm trying to be cautious about. If someone in here is caught up with Kat's playthrough, can I ask them something via Twitch Whisper? I think Hall would know. Hall's played this before. Hannah is a bit more complicated. She's probably the most difficult to kill if you're not using a guide. Oh, okay. Cool. Noted. So is Isabella the easiest to kill because it's at 50-50? Okay. He grabs the remote and cycles through numerous channels until he gets to a news report about another guy who has been found dead in the early hours of the morning today. Burned alive this time. So it's not always the same death. Oddly, no fire has spread, and whatever damage has been contained within the place the body was found. That doesn't make sense. The room itself, however, has been completely vandalized. Help me. Help me. Help me. Another murder, the authorities claimed. Isabella and I knew better. None of us shifts even after the report ends, but the room has suddenly felt stifling. Who is that guy, though? Because obviously he need to have gone to either Ermagerd Mansion, or seen the letter somehow from someone else. Is that one of Ash's coworkers and saw evidence? I'm confused. Ashton's eyes may have gone hooded with what appears to be restrained anger, and the remote in his hand clicks mildly under his grip, creaks. The stone is back in my stomach. A tiny little thing gripping at my insides, growing with every passing second, as the dread sinks in. Also, I am dyslexic, so if I read things wrong, I'm sorry. I'm actually dyslexic. It's not like I'm not just saying it because I read things wrong sometimes. I actually have comprehension disorder, and so therefore it affects my reading as well. It's fun, so I may say things or read things wrong. I'm sorry if I do. Most of them come down to a simple choice at some point. Okay, great. Always feel free to re-ask stuff if it's important and may have been overlooked. Yeah. Random guy, I think. Yeah, that's weird. Only a couple of them are dependent on relationships with other characters. Oh, the way they live or die. Gotcha. In the thick of it, Isabella's voice is the one that breaks the hush. A small, weak thing on its own that wavers unevenly between words, but every syllable heavy with meaning.
This is because of that thing, isn't it? I did this somehow.
I don't know how you could have done this. I feel like he had to have gone in like he was part of the crew. It couldn't have been because of her letter. Who did she show it to other than us? No one. When it fades, all that's left in the air is her doubt and fear, while all we can do is cope. Is there something I can say to make her feel better? I feel like we can still fix this.
It ain't too late. We could still fix this. There's 3 of us here.
I just plus more? I can't plus anymore. It's completely full. Me and Isabella are just that. We're on the same wavelength. It's because I relate to both of them well, and their interactions with each other, luckily, are also how I would react, and, like, it just works out. I'm really good at playing them. I don't know if... I don't care if I keep Luke alive, to be completely honest. I would like to keep the friends alive. So Rebecca, Ashton, Zachary, Isabella. I would feel horrible if one of them dies and they all have to deal with that death. I don't want Marianne to die, but I'm not as connected because, like, she's not really, like, connected to anyone other than maybe Hannah, but even then. I mean, I love her as a character and I don't want her to die, but like, I just really want to keep their friends alive, and we'll see how this goes. And my hair got stuck in my glasses. Okay.
Four
Hi,
if
nerd.
you count Rebecca.
Hello, hello. Who are we talking about at the moment? For which thing? I don't have dyslexia and I'd get tongue-tied and eye-tied after reading and responding for hours. Fair. Yeah. Isabella is now your BFFF. Best friends forever and ever.
No, she's staying away from this.
I think she's already involved. She's already seen the paper. She lifts her gaze at me, eyes steady and shoulders squared as she holds it against baffled look I give her. Although in the next second, it immediately softens and it takes me by surprise nevertheless. In those brief moments, it's like I faced a different person.
I don't want to involve her in this any more than I already have. Both of you as well.
I already said it. That's completely out of the question. Stop asking.
Still and all, that's 2 extra heads who can do the thinking. Between us 3, I'm sure we'll figure something out pretty soon.
We shouldn't leave out Becca. It sounds like she already is encountering the same issues.
Don't make this whole thing sound like it's a piece of cake to deal with.
It ain't. But better than sitting around, yeah? Plan is still a plan.
You're going to shoot yourself in the foot one day with that kind of thinking. We don't even know who's doing this. The last 2 murders might just be similar incidents done by 2 different suspects.
The random guy? What were we talking about with the random guy? Oh, the one who got... Well, I don't want an answer if it's a spoiler, but we were talking about the second guy who died in the news. We didn't know who he was because we haven't seen him otherwise. The guy in the TV. Yeah, I had to think hard about it. Sorry, I'm really good at forgetting what happened 5 seconds ago.
Hasn't stopped you from going after them before. Remember that time when you...
Okay, stop right there. There will be no retelling of that incident today, Z-Man. Or ever.
Keep calling me Z-Man and maybe I will.
Though muffled by her hands, it rings light and easy against the thick tension in the room. Still a far cry from the usual cheer she carries, but brings a welcome shift in the otherwise dreary mood.
Thanks, you two.
I'll tell you about it when he's not around.
Give it up, Z-Man. She's not interested.
Who says I'm not?
Ash makes a face, but chuckles at the jest despite himself.
Why am I even friends with you two?
That's exactly why you're friends with us. And like this, most of our worries ebb away, if only for a few moments. They take their leave mere minutes close to sundown. How about we just all stay together? How about we just stay together in the same room? Because it doesn't seem like the ghost likes to... Like, maybe, obviously, the ghost still exists when people are with other people, but she doesn't kill when people are with other people. At least not yet. Could be wrong. But so far, her MO is to do it when you're alone. Let's not be alone. How about that? I would never want to be alone. Someone's sleeping the fuck over. But regardless of the lighter mood, little has been said of their plans, only vague hints of what they're aiming to do after. While it ain't any of my business to know, something about this whole thing still gnaws at me. A tiny passing through thought urges me to do something as well. At this hour, the streets are once again busy with people heading home after a hard day's work. I must save again. Little of the bustle matters to them as they step out of the crowded walkway, however. Ash especially. There's only his goal in mind. Wait, am I not? Am I Zach? Or am I Ash? There's only his goal in mind, but I'd wager there's nothing I can do to stop him at this point. Am I following them? I must be Zach, but am I following them? Why is my computer loading? It's not anymore. What could be loading? What's going on? Yes, you're still Zach. Okay. I joined just a little too late. Was trying to work out who it might be. No problem. No problem whatsoever. He's no one important as in a character you should know. He's either someone who worked at BRC on the mansion sale, or he's one of the movers who helped move Luke and Hannah. And that's what I was thinking. Loading scares. I know. I'm like, what we loading, Windows? What we loading? I need to know. He's probably decided on it long before they made the decision to drop by. But despite this, Isabella lags behind. So I am going with them. I'm not alone. Okay, that's fine. A worried crease is back on her forehead as she watches Ash leave to get his car.
Something wrong, Bella?
No, Actually, can you check on Becca for me after this? I really didn't get the chance to tell her where I'm headed off to. Tell her I'm okay, and we're... No, just that. That's all.
You sure I should skip on that part? If she finds out about this, she'll be angry. I don't really want to deal with angry Rebecca. It gives me a stomachache just thinking about it.
Neither do I, but I'll handle it if she gets mad. Just make sure she's safe and tell her to be careful.
And yes, you are. Yes, I am what? Probably wears a red shirt.
You too. Take care of yourself.
Almost abruptly, she pauses. The gaze in her eyes hardens as she lapses into another one of those long, distant silences from earlier. This ain't just because of the whole fiasco with the letter anymore.
I don't want what happened to Rose to happen to you guys as well.
This one cut deeper. Before I can ask about it, Ashton returns, casually swinging his car keys in one hand and gestures at Isabella.
Come on, we don't have much time. Shirley's waiting.
So obviously, I'm gonna be alone now.
Whose shirt? Oh, right.
His car.
Don't answer that. I don't want to hear it, you huge dork.
Says the person who gave her stuffed toys names. Batcat? Really?
Batcat. Yes, you are following them, sorry, but you kind of realize that I already know you're fine.
It's cute. Yours is just weird.
I have a name for my car.
I'll see you later, Zach.
It's Dexter by day, GLaDOS by night. Mostly because I named it Dexter until I realized the inside reminded me a lot of Portal 2, and I was like, oh, it should have been GLaDOS. Also, it talks to me if I, like, it has, like, the thing where you can press call and it'll be bing and it'll listen to you and then call for you. And I was like, oh, I should have named it GLaDOS, but I'd already named Dexter, so now it has 2 names. Anyway, she spares me another smile, and as I watch her walk off, only now did it occur to me that none of those she gave today ever did reach her eyes. I make a grab for the back of Ash's parka. He staggers briefly before correcting himself and shooting me a confused
Is
stare.
she all right?
What? Who's okay?
Isabella. She's been, I don't know, out of it today? Did something happen earlier?
The skull on his face says it
She's
all.
actually been like that this morning. I'll ask, but...
Just do me a favor and watch over her. We have no idea what we're dealing with. I don't know what happened to her since the last time I saw her, but from how she's been doing today, whatever it is, seems like a pretty big deal. Wait, you didn't annoy her again, did you? Because I swear to God, if you did, you've got another thing coming for you.
What? No. Why would I?
I'm just asking. I'll take your word for it. But if you can find out what's bothering her, that'd be nice. Honestly, I don't think it's the letter this time.
I'll see what I can do.
Make sure you keep yourself out of harm's way, alright?
Yeah, you too. Don't do anything reckless again.
Reckless, no. But I can't make you to promise I won't do anything. After seeing that, there's no way in hell I'm going to pretend there ain't a problem when there is. This is a really big one, and I'll be damned if I let anything happen to you guys while I sit here. I'm done running when things get tough.
He's about to argue for a moment, but...
Look, bro, if things ain't good, I'll be the first one out. But allow me this one thing, alright? Just this one time. If it doesn't work out, you'll be the first one to know. You can laugh then, or berate me all you want. But please don't ask me to step aside like I'm incapable of doing anything to help.
I have no idea if it is the look on my face or the tone of my voice. Ultimately, although his mouth presses into a thin line, he nods.
All right. Stay safe, Zach.
When he stumbles into the sidewalk and allows the afternoon crowd to swallow him whole, I like to think the tiny gleam in his eyes is the closest we can get to optimism in this situation. Well, that's my oh, okay. Ashton looks so why do they look angry? He looks really angry, though. Upon returning to his apartment... Okay, so this happens before... They have to happen at the same time. Like, this is the evening, and I swore it was, like, afternoon when this happened. Upon returning to his apartment, Zachary was greeted by Ashton and Isabella, now suspicious of what was happening. Ashton informed Zach that he and Isabella will try to get to the bottom of this. He also warned Zach to be careful. Okay. Whether that alone will be enough to give me a peaceful sleep tonight remains to be said. This is the farthest we've gotten. I hate it. No, I don't want this. October 30th, Sunday. Cat's Car is a TV series of crime-fighting adventures, too. Oh, I wish. Back has awesome... Excuse you. Yeah, I think they were meant to look worried, but it looked... turned into seething. Fact. Imagine an Instagram filter that makes the subject look angry. I wouldn't be surprised if that is a thing. I like how the time never changes, I think. It's always noon or midnight. Night falls, and despite my best attempts, sleep continues to elude me. I have not made a decision other than saying we can do it or stay silent. And I fear. With her image still stuck in my head, flashing every few moments, it catches me off guard, with Ma's lullaby still echoing in my ears, no longer the soft tune it once was. And the terrible gnawing at the pit of my stomach. It's no wonder I can't bring myself to drift off even for a little while. And at the end of everyone's, well, okay, 2 people thus far. At the end of their story has always been a quick time event and fighting the ghost. So like, but the decision happens before that, and I'm just so anxious. It is not as if there's a complete lack of things to do while waiting for sleep to come, if it ever will. And at 2:45 in the morning, I find myself cleaning my photography equipment for no reason other than just pastime. Though if I'm going to be honest, it is not the night terrors that are keeping me wide awake tonight, but the anxiety and hope I'll hear from Ashton and Isabella soon. And for what's perhaps the 42nd time, my eyes shift over to the end of the table where my phone lies still. I've not heard from them since they left. They haven't promised a call, of course, but a small part of me wishes they would have the common sense at the very least. Waiting is a tough game. It really, really is. But remember, you can't die to a QuickTime event. Right. No, I know. Unless it's scripted. I feel like if I made a bad decision and then like it kills me anyway. I don't know. We'll find out. I've yet to kill someone, so, and I hope not to until Luke. Anyway, I've just committed to Luke. I'm not going to intentionally kill him, to be fair. I'm just not going to give a fuck if he dies. Anyway, waiting is a tough game, and with the concerns stretching out the minutes far longer than usual, it's impossible for the unpleasant thoughts not to enter my mind. Moreover, it does not help when the clock finally strikes 3. Can you not? Bitch. My hand stills. No, I don't want it. No. It'll be a complete and utter lie to say my heart didn't leap straight out of my throat in that brief second. My whole body has gone motionless, ears straining for any further sounds. A couple of tense seconds pass. Nothing. Of course, with how old the building I'm staying in, power fluctuations ain't nothing new. Every now and then, this would happen, leaving a few tenants in a rather bad mood. Nothing unusual anymore after a few years of living here. But this time, the sudden hush brings with it a stillness that raises the hair on the back of my neck, and set my heart beating hard against my chest. Something reeks in the air, and in an instant, this place is no longer home. It's a prison. Every rational fiber of my being screams at me to leave. I force myself to swallow and keep a clear head as I lay down all my cleaning tools and begin gathering together the rest of my things scattered about the table. The camera's body, lenses, filters, diffuser, phone, anything my hand could reach. But in the resulting panic, like in the nightmares, it is the scent that reaches me first. A foul, putrid smell filling my lungs with the heavy stink of death. My fingers clamp tightly to the camera, holding it closer to my body as if the tiny thing would provide enough protection to whatever is with me in the room. It won't. But it's the only comfort I have.
Hello? I know you're in here. What do you want?
Something moves behind me, a soft scuttling over the walls, followed by the squelch and painful creaking of what can only be rotten flesh and broken bones. Without hesitation, I whirl around, my fingers and camera ready, patiently waiting for another movement.
Leave! Leave now! There's nothing here for you!
There's a brief moment of silence after, and for a short while, I think my pleas worked. Then, with no warning, the shuffling resumes, and along with it, the sobs of a woman. Use the mouse cursor and the spacebar to take a picture? Jesus Christ! Why? No, I hate it. The light flashes fleeting last time, allowing me a glimpse. What, last time? It's the only time. I nailed it. First try. Allowing me a glimpse of her grotesque, misshapen features before it once again is lost to the darkness. All of a sudden, her tune changes. No longer a soft cry, but a high-pitched shriek brimming with pain, grief, and anger. Every ounce of courage I mustered flees my body at the sound, and the next thing I know, my hand is gripping the knob and I'm wrenching the door open. Her wails follow me as I flee into the night. Pacing has always been more of Ashton's thing than mine. When I want to think, I sit and let the minutes tick by until an idea comes to my mind or my pulse settles down. And yet dry leaves and twigs crack under my shoes as I make another pass at them. Terror is too mild to describe what this is. There's no way in hell I'm going back. Whatever she is, pleading won't work. The moment she saw the letter, she's been after us.
But I can't
The moment
run.
we saw them. Yeah.
Not this time.
No! That is the perfect time to run! Hi, Fender! No knob wrenching. You know what? Photographing a ghost, like another game. Yeah, it's just dread out. You're exercising it. Nearly 2 hours have gone by since I left the comfort of my room for the solitude of the park. Did someone clip this jump scare? Hi, Dad, I'm late. Bitch, can you at least wait till after he's done cleaning the camera? That is some delicate stuff there. Right? Tara, can it be a considerate ghost, please? Miss, please, social distancing, 6 feet away, please, thank you. Thank you for the clip, Kath. Darth Cat protects herself. Oh my god. I love Cat protecting herself. Oh my god. It didn't work. Oh shit, boys. We fatal frame now. We were for a hot second. I did it so fast, and suddenly it's fatal frame. Dread out fatal frame. Okay, I'm sick of this ringing. 2 excruciating hours since I've started making calls. No one's answering. Not even Rebecca, who always kept her phone line open in case of other people needing her. Or Isabella, who frequently checks at hers for any messages, readily responds to as soon as she can afford. It does not help that Ash hasn't said a word since he went off too as well.
Damn it! I knew I should have asked him before I let him leave.
Knowing him, he can be anywhere, but there's really only one place he'll likely be this time. The sun has already peeked over the horizon when I make it to the mansion. I have no idea what I'm expecting to see when I get there. There's Ashton, first and foremost. A part of me wishes my assumptions are correct and he's really somewhere close by on a stakeout, but I've never been the lucky sort when it comes to that kind of guessing. And even after I've made a round of the immediate vicinity, I could find neither hide nor hair of him. Calling him does no good either, considering how awful the signal is here. He can't be too far if he's really here, but if he is, he would have already noticed me by now. I'm gonna save in a new one. That clip is perfect. Thank you, Kath. The clipper was not my friend today, so nope, I did not. Oh. The Imperial March plays. Oh my god, a mansion! Sometimes the clip button is absent when I enter chat, so I have to refresh to get it. Damn it, clip button! He can't be too far if he's really here, but if he is, he would have likely noticed me by now. Instead, there's only silence. The kind too quiet to find any sort of comfort in. Even the trees seem to have fallen asleep with the rest of the mansion, oblivious to what's happening around it. A small island of stillness in the otherwise fast-paced world. No wonder the whole of Anselm feels at odds with the rest of Luxborn. While the city is alive, growing every minute, breathing every second, and pulsating with life, the village remains unmoving, unchanged. It's not surprising the legend still lives up to this day, and why she's still here, walking its hollowed halls. And beyond me, the mansion looms ominously. But now ain't the time for fear. Even if Ash is not here, I've still got to let the Wrights know what I've seen. What's in their home. No, you don't. First of all, it's only Luke. Who gives a fuck? Second of all, no, don't be there without friends. And whatever grievance Ash has with them doesn't matter. There might be grounds for imprisonment, but they don't deserve a brutal death at the hands of a malicious spirit. I'm sure Isabella would want the same thing. We are not going in there. I head straight for the door without second thought. It takes a few rings, the sound loud above the foreboding stillness, before I hear footsteps on the other side.
Bennett, only a Nancy would knock at such an ungodly hour.
I don't think this is a smart idea. I did not choose this.
Where's that damn butler when I need him?
Why does he have a dark aura about him? What is this? What is this? Why is he smoking? Why is he a smoky boy? What's happening here? I don't like that. Before long, the door swings widely open and Mr. Luke Wright standing behind him. Very, very strong feeling he's going to be very racist towards Zach. Just letting people know. Slurs may fly. I'm not sure, but that has happened before, so just warning people. Hi, Game Freak. Is he possessed? Possibly. Energy surrounds him. Also, I guess the weather got bad while I was resting my eyes for a brief moment because now it's 59. Nice F. Yeah. Mine's 59 degrees too. Same weather. Inside my living room. Oh, inside your living room? Fender, that's chilly. Luke is a Sith Lord. Theory confirmed. Yeah. Fan art of Draco Malfoy. He does. Yeah, he can. Yeah. Trigger warning for racism, probably. Yeah. Before long, the door swings widely open with. Yeah. Okay, I said that. Seething would be a complete understatement to describe him. Like this, I've got no doubt why Ash would find him a suspect.
You again. It's bloody 6 in the morning. What the hell is it now?
Listen, sir, I know this is not a good time.
Oh, it's not a good time. Did you even check the clock before coming here? I bet you didn't. Unlike you, the ones living in this house need to sleep. Come back when people are actually awake, or I'll call security on you.
Before I can get a word in, he slams the door in my face and bolts it shut with much finality.
Wait, sir, you gotta hear me out. You're both in danger if you stay in there. Have you seen the news lately? Everything's not a coincidence.
Only silence answers me. Maybe if it was Miss Wright. Oh, who am I kidding? I've already seen the look on her face when I tried before. There are limits to how far a person will believe in you. Then again, I didn't believe Isabella when she warned us. And now I'm here, desperately trying to save people, even if I'm aware it's completely out of my own capacity to do so. Is this what they call karma? If so, this is one horrible way of turning things around. Taking people's lives, playing with people's fears, making them feel useless.
You're around, ain't you? You here? Inside this house? Listening,
Please
watching, or whatever it is that you spirits do?
Why would you antagonize the ghost? What? Zach, be smarter, please. You are fully dressed in a suit? Yeah, 6 in the morning. That's clearly his PJs. Yeah, probably. Yeah, with Luke, most definitely. Yeah. How very restrained of him. I know. Luke would absolutely wear silk suit patterned pajamas to bed. It's true. Spoofy clip goes here. Which one?
What do you want? You're already dead. Leave us.
Nothing. I don't even know who I'm talking to, or if a sane person is supposed to be doing that. The only thing I got after is a feeling of foolishness washing over me. Honestly, if I were Luke, though, if I'm not Luke, I don't want to be anything near Luke. But if I were, I would honestly probably call the police at someone yelling at my house. Like, if someone was just screaming at my house, I would be like, are they okay? I'm concerned. The ghost. Oh, antagonizing her from Twitter. Oh, when she was like, you're a bad healer in Genshin Impact. Guys, that clip is hilarious. You assume the man is capable of dressing himself. That's also true. Or perhaps this is just me losing my mind. Out of other options and any other ideas. But also, keep in mind, if anyone is yelling outside of your house, especially if they are black, please do not call the cops. Please, because it probably won't turn out well, and we all know what happens. So please don't. Maybe call a mental health line or something, but don't. Nope. Okay. Keep people safe. Okay. Out of other options or any other ideas, I let my hand slide off the door's surface and fall listlessly to my sides. I can go back to Luxborn. Try to find the others. Try to get out of this mess with them. Or let them know how much in deep shit we all are. Both sound good. Either way, my loitering here ain't helping at all. I let the quietness calm me for a few moments before standing up and heading out to fetch my bike. Wait, I was sitting? It's quite a distance to Luxborn, but if I hurry, I'll reach it in maybe... The rustling stops as soon as I turn around and strain my ears for any other movement around me.
Yo, Ash, you there?
No answer. If he is there, I've just missed him earlier. Wait, if he is here and I've just missed him earlier... Already my feet are moving in search of him for a second time. It won't hurt to double check. Triple check, even. With how big the property is, he can be anywhere. If things ain't so urgent, it may... If they ain't so dire that lives are at stake, I'd maybe have just waited for him to show up again.
Damn it! He needs to realize what exactly it is he's dealing with.
That fucking clip, it's so good. That it is not just a petty criminal he can simply throw in jail. That is something beyond the authority his police badge could ever give him. The guy needs to stop playing the damn hero, sit down and chill. My breathing comes in short, shallow rasps by the time I make it back to where I started. I'm so anxious! I just want to make sure Zach's okay! Like, I'm just so anxious I'm going to kill Zach somehow. But I feel like I haven't made a decision yet. Other than, like, agreeing with Bella or not, which doesn't feel like a major one. Popcorn ice cream. I like the ice cream. No problem. Yeah, it did a comma. Tara, Luke probably went to bed in his suit since he can't change the PJs himself. Yeah. You have not made the decision yet? I didn't think so. Okay. I just want it to happen so I can know. Still no sign of him, and I'm beginning to think I'm just wasting my time here. But that is when I hear it. I'd recognize the melody in a heartbeat. Ma's favorite song. I listen for a while, trying to gauge where exactly from the house it's coming from. Then that means it's the ghost and fucking leave. My feet start moving before I can stop them. And there, as I circle a corner, from a room in the first floor, a single window is open. But I can't make out whoever's inside. However, I'm sure the singing comes from there. Still, why I'll hear an old tune from here, of all places, I won't know. It's not an obscure song by all means, but it is pretty rare to find someone who knows this. And for some reason, death seems to follow this song around. I'm so freaking good. Perfect timing to save. Panic lodges itself at the base of my throat at once. Whoever's humming might be... I don't want to be the pessimist now, but on the off chance it might be Miss Wright.
Shit.
I shouldn't just barge in there. I can put myself in danger before I can save anyone else. Wait, I can? I can put myself in danger before I can save anyone. Ash will tell me that is so in the exact same words. Might even write me a dissertation why that is a bad idea if he ain't so lazy. But damn it, damn it, damn it, god damn it. Someone could be in danger. It's not Miss Wright. Hold on. So if I go... The 29th is when she hears this. Hannah called Rebecca, hoping to catch up with an old friend, got interrupted by a horrible clicking and the cry of a woman in a wine cellar. This happened on the 29th. It is now the 30th. It is currently the 30th. Which means that is not her. So I want to keep looking for Ash because I feel like I have constantly made the decision. I have consistently made the decision to be with people, like to try and be with people rather than be alone. And I think keeping looking for Ash will do that. And also, I obviously hear the crying of the thing. I just also, if that is Hannah somehow, even though it's the next day, I don't remember. How did... Okay. Obviously not saying what happened. What is the last thing I remember? What is the last thing that happened to Hannah in her story? Did I get out of that situation? I did, right? I believe that I got out of that situation somehow, right? Or did it end with me not knowing? Fuck. No, I'm actually asking. What was the last thing I remember with Hannah? Did I see the resolution or not? No, it's okay, Kath. I wasn't clear. I am asking chat. It's just a character encoding used by browsers. Oh. Do you feel like this is the choice? I do feel like this is the choice. The last thing that happened is you completed the QTE and Luke hugged her. Okay, Luke did... Okay. I did not know Luke hugged her. Luke hugged her? Oh, he pulled me out and I was freaked out. I think that... okay, I think I do remember that. Okay, was it when Luke saved her? Okay, so she's already safe. I'm not falling for this. I'm gonna keep looking for Ash. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. And half, I don't know what that achievement just said. There was an achievement, damn it. The half that has spent too much time around Ash. It's right, though, the reasonable part. If I do force my way in and find something unpleasant, how am I going to fight back? With my camera? No matter where you look at it, that's simply asking for a painful death.
I have a better chance if I find Ash. What is he snooping about?
Perhaps I should try the forest? Make a round farther into the gardens? No, how about we just wait to call him? Not a sound plan, but it's better than nothing. The woman's soft sobs have subsided now by some means. Almost inaudible to the point where I'm wondering if I truly heard what I heard. I didn't dwell too much on it, though, because right in that moment, my phone rings. The sharp notes cutting, piercing through the thick quietude. Never heard that term. I clamp a hand over it, pressing the button before the speakers are close to my ear.
Are you?
I only caught the tail end of the person's greeting on the other side, but I know the voice well enough.
What was that, Ash? Could you repeat that? Signal's shitty here.
I asked, where are you? Hell, Zach, I've been calling your number for a good 20 minutes now. What kind of shithole did you get into?
Good morning to you, too. I should be asking you that question. I've been looking all over the mansion for you. I thought you'd be...
What mansion?
Do I really need to answer that?
Why are you even... No, wait. Just get your ass here at Isabella's place, and hurry.
I shift my gaze over the mansion, specifically at the window I heard the cries from. There's nothing of it now, not even echoes.
How urgent is this?
Pressing enough for you to stop asking questions and get yourself here. Please, Zach.
Achievement said mind your own business. Thanks, Hall. That gives me a pause. It's a rare thing for him to take on that tone.
I'll be there in a few. An hour or two tops.
Thanks. I'll see you.
I rush back to my bike as soon as the call ends. I really hope I made a good decision. I think I did. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the decision. Maybe I haven't made it yet. I don't know. All right. A terrified Zachary went looking for Ashton in the Ermagerd mansion, but to no avail. He also tried to warn Luke Wright about the spirits supposedly living in the house, but was simply turned away. As he was about to give up, he received an urgent call from Ashton ordering him to head straight for Salem Well Residences. All right. Oh, I'm sweating. All right, I'm gonna hop off and watch some Adventure Time or something. No problem. Have a lovely evening. May your night be floofy as well. Take care of yourself. So minding your own business or something along those lines. That's amazing. Also, that was the choice. Don't let me know what... Okay, so that was the choice. We're gonna find out the result of that choice in a moment. Fear. Stretch is a good time? I guess. Let's stretch a bit. Why didn't he just crash in his friend's home in the first place like all his friends do? I know. A state of stillness, calmness, and quiet in a person's place. It highlights her quietude and wise passivity. Interesting. Without another Luke... Because I read Luke in chat. Without another look, I leave the mansion along with its haunting melodies and grim echoes behind. There are more important things than my own curiosity and impulses. Marianne! Why does that look like Femme Byleth post? Time skip. Did I save her? Obviously not going to tell you what the result is. Or him. Did I save him? But just trying to reduce your stress levels a bit. Thanks. I think that's another alive. I think they would show me that they're alive or dead. I feel like if I'd gone in there, I would have died because Hannah is okay. Unless that signed Hannah's death, but gay. I love it. No, not always. Ah, oh, damn it. So I may not know. Great. Is Marianne gay? Oh no. I want that wall poster, right? Profiles. Wait. Timeline. Oh no, wait. 30th. Oh, okay. That's okay. Okay. This is not new, but profiles are. Okay. Marianne. Birthday, July 14th. Cancer, 30 years old. Height, 5'11". Occupation, interior designer. Former architect. Nationality, Irish. Religion, Roman Catholic. Education, Bachelor of Arts in Architecture. Likes, chocolate, cats, classical arts, country music, karaoke, board games, video games, anime, and other obscure pop culture items. Yoga. Girl! We're soulmates. Except for country music, but, you know, I'm fine with that. I'll listen to what you want to listen to, girl. It's fine. I'm pretty lenient on songs. Left in a dumpster as a baby? Oh, what the hell? She was found by a peddler and spent most of her childhood roaming the countryside in a beat-up van. Her father taught her how to read, write, and pray. Though an unconventional life, it was all she knew. Child welfare and protective services eventually caught on and required that she have a proper education. She was provided a scholarship at St. Samanthan School for Young Ladies and was bullied for being a charity kid. Marianne only had one friend and was mostly focused on her studies, intent on graduating and returning to her father. A shame that he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's soon after. Her work as an architect in Ireland lasted until the Irish economic crisis. She moved to England and after some time, Luxborn in search of better career opportunities. Oh, goddamn. That thing is huge AF, right? Some deaths are not confirmed until after a later chapter. Great. My bias can barely handle her attractiveness, and now Marianne is well, you'll see. Okay. Was Hannah on the phone with Marianne or Rebecca at the end of the event? Rebecca, yeah. She is tall. Step on me. All right. 7:15 p.m. The numbers are so little on the top of my screen, and they glare at me with such intensity that I can just hear their accusations. I'm late for a night out with the girls, yes, but I have a perfectly good excuse, geez. Considering I didn't follow typical office hours, they really can't expect me to be able to just go as I please at 5:30 on the dot. The client is, first and foremost, my priority. I have to sit tight when my personal assistant, Chris, tells me we have a big one coming up and that I shouldn't miss this one. He knows a lot more on who's who and what's what when it comes to these socialites, and I trust that judgment call. I really don't have the time for rich people, their drama, and their politics. These sort who were born with silver spoons in their mouths and who were used to wagging their silver tongues about. I let him handle the negotiating with them for the most part. Why else would I have hired him? But he told me I'd received a message about it an hour ago.
Now, if only he has the full shilling when it comes to the time.
Come on, I have a social life too, you know, to an extent. Sort of. Pressing my head against the table, I try to stave off an oncoming headache when the notification for a new email pops up. All I'm expecting is, hey, this looks like a good project I found. Go send them a design, or something like that, really. That's how it often goes. Even with these rich, jammy clients who's heard of me from their equally rich, jammy friends, I can't expect... What's jammy mean? I can't expect them to hire me right off the bat. Which is all well and good and reasonable. We find out what they want, send them my portfolio, my drafts for their projects, my rates, and hope for the best. This is a big client, Marianne. I'll babysit Bruthiel for you. This is a big client, Marianne. I'll babysit Bruthiel for you. Please just take this one project. I promise this person is huge in Luxborn. This email, okay. You're not, okay. Okay, I read that. Mr. Parker, this is a formal request to secure your services, the services of Marianne McCollough, hereinafter called the designer, as authorized by Hannah Wright, hereinafter called the client for interior design work at Armageddon Mansion, Luxborn, that United Kingdom. The client hopes to have the designer there on the 21st of October, Friday, with the time pending. But as soon as I open the email, I see that I have been requested by the client specifically? Well, I certainly didn't expect that, and it's pretty straightforward too. Anyone else would probably be excited. They would be working with the Hannah Wright. Jammy equals ucky. Okay. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Okay, that's much different. There's a missing comma in my message, ironically. I was just reading. It means lucky cat? Okay, thank you. I've never heard the term jammy. Okay, thank you guys. Chocolate? Oh, well, chocolate withdrawal, that's fair. Bless you. She's just one of those rich socialites that everyone loves to talk about, no matter how hard I try to tune such nonsense out. It would have been enough for me to reply an affirmative to Chris and leave. Reply. But he has never pleaded for me to take a project before. I've worked with big personalities in the past, celebrities, bankers, and even a few politicians. My PA has been indifferent about those. So the question bounced about my skull before I spy one of the email attachments. A newspaper clipping from the Luxborn Daily's business news section, boasting the headline, Wright Enterprise donates £2.5 million to refuge. It certainly caused quite a stir back then. Apparently, they had invited businessmen and socialites everywhere in the guise of it being some big business announcement.
$2.5 million and an expensive-looking party to boot. These people sure know how to throw their money around.
Not that I should be so callous. They're going to do a lot of good and help a community of people with those pounds. I, of all people, shouldn't criticize such acts, whether they were for show or not. Also, there is no LX postcode. My immersion ruined. Fender? Yahoo.com. Yeah, I'm snacking on rock candy. Rock candy. At the very least, I know I'll be able to pay my rates. They'll be able to pay my rates. With the headline out of the way, however, I find myself staring at the picture that came along with the clipping. At the grand opening of a new Wright hotel last Wednesday, our local billionaire couple, Luke and Hannah Wright, announced the donation of £2.5 million to help Luxborn refugee keep their services open. Or refuge. I think it's refuge. Unexpected but certainly welcome. This follows only a month after the couple's previous donation of the same amount to Save the Children UK. One of the largest donations, this amount will help keep the safe house in Luxborn open several years. With this money, Refuge can keep helping women, children, and victims of domestic violence. There are rumors as well of the charity talking with the couple and looking into building a local center equivalent to their Gaian Athena locations. These rumors have come to us due to one of the Enterprise's employees mentioning a Project EOS. Because, wow. Here I am expecting a sour old woman in a blazer and skirt, but the woman that was plastered on the front page looked like she belongs on the front page of entertainment section, or even, if I'm to be crass, as the pinup for a glamour. Well, I'll be real here, a men's magazine. She sure knows how to rock that dress. Wait, her hair, her eyes, her lips. She can't be her. And at the same time, she is her, only several years older. She looks just like... No, come on, Mac. That world is full of pretty blondes. It's just a coincidence. Because, yeah, didn't we establish that they knew each other from longer ago? With a shake of my head, I snap out of it and reach out for my phone when it buzzes, nearly falling off my chair in the process. She gay! I think we knew she was gay, though. Did we know that? I don't know. I felt like I knew someone when this was LGBT, but I forgot who when I was trying to explain it to Shy Guy. Who else would be on the other line but the very people waiting for me?
Piss. I'm so sorry, Cam. I'm on my way.
That's what I say. Yet I still don't move from my chair, face flushed and heart racing. I could only stare until I can will myself to reply that yes, I am accepting the assignment. And it takes even more time for me to just close the image, shut down the computer, and leave. I clicked off the game. Even then, it has already burned its image into my mind, no matter how much I wish it would just disappear. Hans the butler? Wait for what? Put down the ropes! Like the ghosts aren't ruining your immersion. Chuckles mightily. Hi, Wolf Prince! Hello, hello. Hans has a husband? Oh, it's Hans! Yeah, Johans. Okay. Hans had a husband, that's what it was. Couldn't remember who the fuck was LGBTQIA. Okay, that makes sense. But now I'm curious if it's also Marianne. No, October 18th. An email from the Wrights came requesting Marianne McCollough, right? Something like that. Expertise for their home. What seemed like an innocent commission made a different impact on the famous designer after seeing a picture of the Wright missus. It makes me eager for the alcohol in the company. It makes me eager for anything that can help me forget. It's a good thing that the nearest pub is just a hop, skip, and a jump from here. The Galloway Shawl, as it was called by those who frequent the place, is the only decent Irish pub in this country. You can pretty much tell that someone is new if they call it by its official name, the Crawl Bar. My home away from home ever since I moved to Luxbarn. Well, that is when I'm not cooped up in my condo and working away. It has good alcohol, good company, and thank God, and St. Cecilia good music. Crowd favorites like the Bothy Noise, the Highway. I feel like this is testing to see if you are from Ireland or not. Or the UK in general. The High Wesleyan Men and Second Fusion Orchestra are often played. Not to mention the singing. I love singing. Anyone could just break out into a drinking song, and the others in the pub were just wonderful that they'd start singing along. And doing so while intoxicated is the best ways to go about it. Hey, it's a win-win as long as I don't puke in the middle of a chorus. Ew. And as long as I can get home in one piece at the end of the day. Okay, so she drinks a little bit much. Tonight is karaoke night. What a better time than to try and sing all my worries away. That's what my intoxicated brain tells me.
The ghost of guilt and sorrow remembers
DMCA.
who I am. And in the prison of my heart, I was my only slave.
Is that an actual song? But drinking only reminds me of my home, and the thought of that home makes me think of her.
But in the depths of my cold soul, I'll leave the burden and despair.
This sounds super dark and sad. I almost said dad, because I was going to say dark and sad together. This sounds like dad. It makes me nauseous. It sickens me that the slightest reminder of her can cause me such grief.
I'll fight for what's worth fighting for. Forget the fear, forget the rest.
It's throwing me off that the music isn't going with it, but she's very good singing. Oh no, I'm too queer for this! The atmosphere of this bar, yes. I'm not even listening to the lyrics. I just love her voice. Her voice is very good. Of course, that might just be the booze. Any other day, I would have scolded myself for drinking so much.
I lied to the Lord. I lied to myself. I lied to you and everyone I care. Until there were no more lies to tell.
But I already have a client, and we'll be having our first little meet and greet in a few days.
Cowardice is easier than being brave. the strength I lost to sing my love letter to you.
I've awoken to a lovely singing voice. Yes. I think half of us are too queer for this.
'Cause people can lie, but my lone heart beats true.
I want to at least enjoy this night, get over the hangover tomorrow, and return to being a prim and proper professional after.
That song was for Cam, our lucky bride-to-be. So give her a hand, Galway shawl.
Considering the state I'm in, one can excuse my smug grin as cheers and applause rise from the pub's patrons. Because possibly off-key public singing aside, I feel like I'm on top of the world right now, and that's a good reason as any to belt out in front of these strangers. With good drinks and good friends, there's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight. And I forget for a short while.
And that song was brought to you by Marianne McCollough, everyone. A round of applause.
I thought she just said McCullough, but didn't pronounce the GH, but I thought she pronounced the GH hard, so now I'm confused if I've been pronouncing it terribly. But
That was so good. You rock, Marianne. Oh, please stop. You're just saying that.
You know neither of us can hold a tune, Marianne.
wait, which one's who? Which one's Cam? Which one's Haruna? I feel like this is Haruna and this is Cam, but I could be wrong. Just what voices matched what I thought. I'm smiling so hard at this, I'd stop bonking, but I'm already in jail. This is Elise Lovelock doing the singing and also Marianne's voice actors. Yeah. That's awesome that it's they got a singer that also is going to be the voice actor instead of, or voice actress instead of like picking two different people. Where did all that applause come from? There's like a grand total of 4 people? I guess there's supposed to be more. Oh, they all hot, Tara? Screams and flustered queerness. Fair. That's completely fair. Cam has her armor on Marianne. Oh, I mixed them up. Okay, so this is Cam and this is Haruna. So. I love the art style. It's very good. Talking about her looking like someone else who we haven't met yet. Gotcha. Okay. And no, Marianne and Hannah don't know each other from the past? Oh, they don't. Oh, I thought it was established they do. My bad.
A toast to our shameless drunk singer. May your drinks forever flow and your notes be ever lovely.
If anyone deserves a toast tonight, that's Cam. Finally sealed the deal after 3 years, eh?
Read 'em and wait, bitches.
Kamala? I think so. They say Cam, so it's probably Kamala instead of Kamala. Kamala's diamond engagement ring gleams as she holds it up for all the world to see. She has reasons to be proud. 3 years of living together, and her boyfriend finally asked her the big question. Obviously, she said
Don't
yes.
get too attached to that ring or the one after, sweetie. I was wearing a wedding ring not so long ago, and look at where I am. But enough of me being a downer. Cheers to a happy engagement!
That's uplifting. Of course, if something like Haruna's divorce were to happen, I'd be there for Cam. Just as Cam had been there for me, acting more than just my yoga instructor. I can't be happier for my friend right now.
Cheers! Cheers!
Well, we both will be there for Cam, won't we? Haruna and I? Haruna, it's been a real bad year for her ever since her divorce. She's such a nice person, even loaning me money to open a studio, and she didn't deserve what her husband had pulled. I'm happy she's smiling again and pigging out like she used to. I think we've all missed our Japanese firecracker. We met in yoga class, something I had joined to keep myself in shape, and well, honestly, so that I could make friends when I had moved to Luxborn. Clearly it worked like a charm, and it definitely didn't have anything to do with the fact that I brought my lucky D20 die along with me that first day. No, sir. She's so nerdy! Why you gotta be also drinking all the time? I love these girls so much.
What about you, Marianne? You're 30 years old and you still haven't got yourself a man.
Because she wants a
And
woman.
you guys know I have a very busy schedule. I don't have time for that.
Oh, come on! That's a lame excuse and you know it! You need a man who'll take care of you and you need it now! Maybe some hunk will be your house hubby while you rake in the dough.
Wait, she's wearing a ring though. I thought she was divorced. Oh wait, she said the one that she's wearing now. I'm confused. Okay. Because she is unhealthily managing her trauma. Okay, Kat? Wait, what? Oh, the drinking? Yeah. Yeah. Nerd. Hannah and Rebecca do? What? Oh, my tummy just made the loudest gurgle. Anyway.
I'm quite capable of taking care of
Yeah,
myself.
she is.
Who needs a Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, right? You do not need a man. Yeah, no, you do not. Oh, she is. Maybe I got them confused. Sorry. Okay. Wait. So this is Cam. And this is Haruna? But I think she might have said something like the one I'm wearing now. But yeah, she's most recently divorced, so I don't fucking know. I'm mixing it up.
Hey,
I
look
wish
at
they'd
me,
just
I'm
say.
Marianne McCollough, a lawful neutral cleric with 9 points in wisdom and 8 in charisma, but I can't get myself a date.
Why is all this D&D referencing? A Mr. Wright, did you say? No one needs one of those. Nerd. I love it. Stay away from Mr. Wright. Edgeworth called dibs years ago. Good point. That's what society wants you to think. My aromantic self won't stand for that mentality. Yeah, exactly. So D&D. I appreciate them too. In standard D&D, an 8 or 9 score is not good. No, it's not. 8 and 9 wouldn't be good. I think like all of mine were generally like 10 to 13. Something like that. Below 10 is below average. Yeah, that's what I thought so. Oh no, and they like D&D. I think whoever wrote this maybe doesn't know enough about D&D, but who knows? I mentioned druids and demons. Druids and demons instead of Dungeons and Dragons. Once. They don't even know the rules or understand what the numbers mean. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're establishing that what was said did not make sense. Okay, good. And I certainly am not some sort of holy person. I am a far cry from a miracle worker, and I barely have the willpower to fight off demons, especially my own.
Actually, maybe she isn't looking for a Mr. Wright, but a Mrs. Wright.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my Marianne, we still love you even if you're in the closet.
That would explain some things. Howdy now, you don't have a ring anymore. Maybe you two can be together and I don't have to worry about my best girls being alone.
Okay, no, so this is Cam, and this is Haruna then. Because, yeah, so you don't have a ring anymore, but she has a ring. Okay. So maybe that system is different. No, they just called it out. I mean, I won't do anything as I'm already soaking wet. Spritz, spritz, spritz. All that squirt bottling. Hold on. Better. All right. What? I assumed through spray bottle? Phrasing Terra? They should? What? Oh. They should hook up. Two can be together, and I don't have to worry about my best girls being alone. I mean...
What are you on about? There's nothing to explain.
But the more I deny, the louder they tease until other people in the pub start to watch. Doesn't help at all when Haruna drapes her arm over my shoulder and leans in.
Will I be all yours then? Will you be making me feel like a woman?
I mean, you don't feel like a woman otherwise? I'm confused by that statement, first of all. Second of all, like, I never get that statement. Second of all, friends hitting on friends. Don't confuse them. You best be serious. Or very clearly you flirt all the time and that they know that you're not serious. Oh my god. Spray bottle can be used as a makeshift bunker if need be. I know that they're just kidding around, but this doesn't make me comfortable in the slightest. So when Kamala notices my silence and Haruna sees the expression on my face, they stop. Okay, good. At least they withdraw. And when the awkward air settles over us, the rest of the pub goes back to whatever they were doing before the whole thing ever happened. They probably won't even remember if they wake up with massive hangovers anyway.
Me too.
Hey,
Aww.
no hard feelings, right?
Okay, at least like they took her feelings into consideration. I'm just putting this entire chat in jail. Oh no, together? I raise my glass. They smile. We drink. There's no need to say more. We're all definitely far too drunk tonight. Eventually, the fun times end. It is the weekday after all. And with Haruna being a nurse, she still has to get ready for her next shift. Cam also has a loving fiance waiting for her at home and really didn't have to make a fuss about having left some buns in the oven when she took off early. Really, I understand. I was the one who insisted, who was determined to get pissed drunk anyway. Moving to the bar, I sit, alone at last. Alone with a bitch. Alone with a stranger. I haven't seen him here before. Obviously not a regular. He hasn't said a word and just sits there, savoring his drink. With his whiskey served neat in one hand and lighter in the other. Wait, he has 2 whiskeys? Is that what I'm hearing? Is this what I'm hearing? He has 2 hands with alcohol in both hands. Is he just doing like this? Wait, that doesn't look right. I thought about it too late. That's not whiskey. Yeah, that's not how you serve whiskey. It's not in a wine glass. You serve whiskey in like a bigger cup. Anyway, cat, you know. I was holding it how he was holding the glasses, and then I realized it didn't look like that. So, you know. Cat! God damn it. Oh my god. Why is he here? Because he's an alcoholic. Joke's on you, Fender. I've already been timed out. Please cuff me! Most of chat would like the handcuffs, Fender. That's just God damn it. I love you guys so much. Oh, I was just scrolling up chat to make sure I didn't miss stuff. Oh my god. They're all drunk at this point. Who knows? Yeah. Oh my god. Especially when there's alcohol involved, and it's great that they recognize her boundaries. Yeah, that's at least nice. Drunk on a weekday? Oh my god. Hello, nurse. Everyone's like, as soon as he shows up, everyone's like, no. Oh, it's supposed to be a whiskey and a lighter? Is that what it's supposed to be? Because it says lighter, but I took it wrong. When isn't there a time for step on me? I mean, Hubert loves being stepped on by Edelgard. It was the right time until he showed up. Yeah. And maybe I should go before he does look my way. Because he was pretty, and he was blonde, and those 2 things plus alcohol never did me any good. I thought too late. Judging by the way his flushed face and the dazed look in his eyes, he's as piss drunk as I am. But whereas I feel like keeling over, he looks like he's ready to take the catwalk by storm. Really, he just has this air of one of those men who think they own the world.
Hello there, sexy. Please don't stand up on my account. I already like what I see.
I'm so glad as Hannah that I said I needed a break. Because he's very clearly got 0 boundaries and probably did cheat and probably wants to cheat right here with Marianne. Oh shit, the sloppy drunk. Nasia and I really love 4 characters, 2 women, 2 non-binary people. Yo! The lighter for lighting cigarettes is supposed to be in his hand, but isn't shown. I still would like to imagine he's got 2 glasses of whiskey. Well, that killed the mood. Yeah. Bartender, give me that bottle. I want to shove it up his ass. Once again, this is a weekday. For the rich, they don't care. They don't care what day of the week it is. Are you kidding? Can I get the nose now?
Fancy a drink? It'll be on me.
Sir, you are fucking married. Well, not fucking, but you're married. And then again, I might be pleasantly surprised if he proves me wrong.
Want some between the sheets? Sex on the beach? I'm talking cocktails, of course.
Fat chance. But it doesn't matter. We both know how to play this game. And there are 2 different ways for the night to end. One thing or another is going to happen. The question is, what do I want to do?
Oh no, that's fine. I'd rather order some blue balls or some AMF if you don't mind.
What's AMF, chat? What does that stand for? So is she just pansexual? Is she, or, bi? Don't like that. Please go away. I get the sense there will be a lot of hate coming during this scene. Yeah. From chat, I mean. I figured you meant that. Guys, you don't know who he is yet. Well, Hannah is pregnant, so there is some fucking. That's true. Good point. Adios, motherfucker. Is that what AMF means? Or did you just come up with a really good acronym for it? A drink on you? You could give me that one in your hand and I'll pour it on you. Yeah, then there's a drink on him. He asked for it. He asked. It's a cocktail? Oh, it really is. Oh. See, I clearly don't know alcohol. Okay, he's on you've had enough, please ye state of drunk, yeah. He looks like he's about to say some witty retort, but stops himself and downs the rest of his whiskey. I order a mint julep. He gets another whiskey, and we start the customary small talk. Of course, the saying, ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies, goes without saying. We ask nothing about each other, offering up falsehoods to establish a strenuous fake connection between 2 strangers at a pub, if only to pass the time. Whiskey, as I have come to call him, is supposedly 21 years old, single, takes care of his sick mother, and is a manager of some sort. First of all, this bitch I don't believe is 21. I think he's the same age as Hannah. Hold up. How old is Hannah? 30th. 31 years old. Bitch is 30, not 21. He is most definitely not fucking single or taking care of a sick mother, nor is he a manager. This is all lies. I hate you. Boy, do I fucking hate you. I hate him so hard right now. Oh boy. I want to get Hannah a fucking way from him. Hannah deserves so much better. Ooh, I angy. I just realized someone followed me. Thank you for the follow. Holy Koopo Nuts. I like your name. I want 1 hand for each hand. God damn it, Kath! How dare I just came out to have a good time and I'm feeling so attacked right now. Disgusting. Oh my god. I mean, from the sounds of it, Hannah seems to know what is up with the lies. She has a feeling. She has no confirmation. She did not know he was cheating on her, though. He had no clue. She knew that he was probably still drinking, even though he wasn't supposed to. But she did not know he was cheating on her until that night when the girl's like, you bitch got me pregnant. And she was like, what? And like, that was kind of her wake-up call that he might be cheating. And he's still adamant he's not. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. This guy is a cheating hoe. Manager of what? I didn't care to listen to the details, because it's a lie. Meanwhile, Mint, as he has come to call me, is 29, and I'm, what did I say I was again? So she's lying too. Oh yes, well at least she said she's 29, that's only 1 year off. Why was she afraid to say 30? Probably so he can't look her up or whatever if they're trying to be anonymous, but. Oh yes, I told him that I was a professional chocolate taster? Yo, Bella Coco, I found your dream job. Because fuck it. If I'm going to lie about what my job is, I might as well make it fun. That's fair. It's a pretty decent chat between 2 pretty drunk strangers. Oh my god, when they see each other the next day. This is going to be so fucking awkward. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. And maybe it's just me, but we might as fucking well expend the tiniest amount of effort in pretending there's something meaningful in this meeting. Would have been nice too, if it was just left at that. But during a lonely conversation, he brings it up.
No, I've never been with a woman taller than me.
And to think he might have been different from the rest.
Never have and never will, whiskey.
Can we go back to the history of chocolates? Did you know that chocolate candy was introduced in 19th century England as a healthier alternative to alcohol?
I really hope she doesn't hook up with him and leaves him cold, and that would be so good. Oh, please. Please do. St. Lucy was the most beautiful woman of her time. She had men come from the four corners of the world just to see the pure light of her exquisite green eyes. If she was so lucky, anyway.
No, enough of the history lesson.
30 is the evil number, according to some society. Yeah, seriously. The hell? I turned 30 and what am I supposed to lie about it too? Cat's developing an Irish accent too? No, that's how the it's a meme. Disgusting. It's like it's a Irish mom or Scottish mom. I don't know. I don't know accents. It's a mom yelling at her children about something they did or something. Well, it was one of yous. Disgusting. Oh my god. It's the funniest fucking meme. Anyway. I want to hear more history, yeah. And you won't, fucker, yeah. I'm so looking forward to what's going to happen shortly. Oh my god, yes.
Come on, Mint. You know and I know what you came here for.
Though not every suitor is gallant, and she was no fool. She had known that sooner or later she wouldn't be able to defend her chastity.
Come on. There must be something that gets you going.
Oh god, I'm just imagining the poor voice actor having to do this. So she had taken out her knife. Oh, so she had taken out a knife and gouged out her own eyes. Wait, what? What a time to come in!
How has it been 2 years since I found this amazing community? Love all you amazing beings.
Love you too, Dalton. You're amazing. Thank you for 25 months. I appreciate you. That's so many months of support. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to get your thingy wet badly, just stick it in your alcohol. Ow. Fortunately, I have to go now. Take care, Soothsayer. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourself. Also, I'm going to look back up. No, you turned 30, so now you are no good to men, no matter how old they are, because society is terrible. Aw, Fender. Am I no good to you now? Well, this is awkward. Wish you would have told me a different way. I think she is still talking history. Oh, maybe.
There is something, but I don't think you can handle it.
Impressed with her devotion, God restored her eyes and made them more beautiful than before. He has a peculiar sense of humor, hasn't he? Because that only meant suitors kept going after Lucy, and she kept her eyes in a chalice to scare them away.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can handle whatever it is.
Kat, don't be a brat. You know I adore you. I love you. Saint Lucy, help me. Help me turn away from sin. Help me with my own blindness.
My place isn't too far from here. I won't take care of you if it ends up being too much for you. And no one will be able to hear you if you try to scream.
Okay, first of all, she sounds like a serial killer. Second of all, no!
You sure you want to go down that road, pretty boy?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
So she is Dom and he's a sub? Is that what's happening here? I came at a time? Oh my god. Tara! Oh my god. No. Oh, I don't want to read this. Don't make me read this. Don't make me read this. An email from the Wrights came requesting Marianne McCollough's expertise for their home. Oh, no, I did write that. Read that. Marianne went to the Crawl Bar, also called the Galloway Shawl, by its patrons. Patrons, yeah. For a night out with her closest friends, Cam and Haruna. When they left, Marianne was seen with a stranger whom she only refers to as Whiskey. In turn, she was called Mint. Like a scab on my ankle. I wonder if Tali got me. Oh my god. What's gonna be Luke's response to this picture? Also, I love how, like, I feel like this is quantum something. All beep trash. I love it. Wait, that explains his ups and downs with Hannah? What do you mean? Because he's most down when the girl's around, but when Hannah's alone. Well, that's not true. He was drunk by himself. Can we not pair the lovely lass with the vile racist? Yeah, seriously, though. I really hope she's a serial killer. She's not, unfortunately. Hi, is it Cherubdis? Hello. Welcome. Obviously, you don't have to read anything if it genuinely makes you uncomfortable. We'll see. Please cuff me. Kath, thank you for that clip. The best thing about having my condo so close... It sounds like I'm saying that. The best thing about having my condo so close to the pub is ease of access. So long as I can still stand and walk, I can make it home. Maybe I need help from a kind neighbor or two to help me with the last leg if I'd ever gone overboard on the alcohol, but I always made it home. Sometimes with company. Of course, that always comes with complications, especially the really clingy ones. But it isn't anything a good tip about stalkers to the building security can't fix. I'm always nervous though, even if this isn't the first time I've done this. And the first few minutes when we enter my room are the first few agonizing minutes where I try not to panic. Okay, Max, so far so good. Don't let him smell your fear under all the liquid courage. He'll leave sooner or later, and I'll never have to see him again! Just like every man before him. Well, ma'am, you're gonna find out firsthand. You're gonna have to deal with his ass. We were confused before why his meter went up when Hannah acted more in control. Oh, yeah, he likes doms. I think he definitely likes doms. Yep. Also, it's my birthday tomorrow. It literally snuck up on me this year. Dalton, do you want your song today or tomorrow? Do you want it on your birthday? Because I stream tomorrow too. We were confused. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday tomorrow. I knew that because it's on my calendar. I really got to ask all my mods. Anytime mods have said, oh, it's my birthday, I've tried to write it on the calendar after that day and try to remember, but. So Dalton couldn't hide from me. That's not weird, right? Dalton, when do you want your song? Happy early birthday. Hey. Okay. Yet there is no fear when I look into Mr. Whiskey's eyes, only delight. When he starts touching me, I didn't even hesitate when I push him against the door. Roughness is to be expected. And as long as he sticks to the script, everything will go smoothly. We'll have our little tumble in the sheets. He'll leave. We'll forget about it. If somebody asked what I really wanted, I would have told them that I wanted a bed of roses, chocolates, and music, maybe an Irish castle. But all I really want is her. And that's never going to be a reality. That was my fault, of course. Because I was afraid. Because I was a coward. They would never hold a candle up to her. She was the light of my life. And I had to let her go. I can't even be bothered with the thought of her. Just the single thought of her makes my resolve to see this affair through waver.
Wait.
What is it now?
Yes. What is it now? What's it gonna be, Marianne? To sex or not to sex? Oh, I'm not sexing. Yo, first I'm gonna save in anything. Second of all, this is wrong! And I hate it.
We're both drunk.
Does he hate me more? No! He likes me more! Why? No! I hate it! Why? This is wrong.
And?
This is wrong. Don't you think it's a bit fucked up that we're about to have sex and we're just calling each other by the drinks that we had? How messed up are we?
Doll, shut up with the ethics and morality talk. It is seriously putting me out of the mood.
If you want to leave now, Whiskey, I understand. I mean, with how smashed you are, it'd probably be best for you to sleep the night unless you want to be mugged. But I won't stop you. And this isn't going to happen.
And yet he liked me more? I'm confused.
Bloody hell.
Cock blocked! Yes! Oh, that's an achievement I wanted. Of course, he's annoyed at me for putting off our night of sexual congress. But no means no. And beyond spewing a few profanities under his breath, he surprisingly simmers down soon enough. I was worried for a moment that he might try to force something. I'm at least glad, first of all, that he didn't. Second of all, that if I don't have to read that, because that would make me really uncomfortable. Instead, he makes a show of fixing his suit, smoothing his hair down before making himself comfortable at the nearest seat he could find.
What are you doing then? You have a guest in your home. Put the damn kettle on.
You're staying? Why are you staying?
Dandelion tea if you have it. But I suppose all you have are those shitty tea bags from the store.
If it isn't for the absurdity of this turn of events, I would have flipped him off for thinking I have no taste. But in the end, I just laugh. All I got are cans of Korean ginseng and lemon balm, though no dandelion. Without a second thought, I do wet the tea. That's 3 minutes to get the kettle to boil. 3 minutes where we say nothing to each other. I mean, what do you even say to the guy I was going to sleep with until I changed my mind? I doubt he's in the mood to talk about the influence of choice on Malloy. I don't know what that is. I hate him so much. I don't think it goes into that much detail. However, there is a CG you'd probably rather not see. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I saved myself in chat. Ginseng and lemon balm sounds good, actually. I don't drink enough tea to know. No matter the situation, he really likes his women to take control. I know. I just want him to hate me. I'm bad at getting him to hate me. Oh my God. Thank you for saving us, Kat. You're welcome. It's still unusual by the time we're both seated on my bed with mugs and tea in hand.
Just so you know, whatever is going on right now is a lot stranger and fucked up than the one night stand.
We are two messed up individuals by your logic.
Everything is messed up, if you ask me. War, terrorism, famine, poverty, loved ones and loved lost. Oh, this whole world is a cesspool.
This voice actor, though, he got into it. The dead air is telling when it fills the room once more. One would think that this is the perfect time to burst, to spill about whatever issues that made us the fucked up person that we are today. And it is. But I guess some part of me would rather not put the weight of my problems on somebody else's shoulder. It wouldn't be fair to leave that to that person when I don't even know if we'll ever see each other again. Sooner rather than later, we both pass out on my bed, mugs left forgotten on the floor. Oh, so we just have a good nice nap next to each other? Well, at least it was innocent. But he had the intent, and I still hate him. When I wake, whiskey is already gone. Thanks for the tea, Marianne. Whiskey. First of all, how dare you look at her pill bottles to know her name? Second of all, thanks for the thank you letter. A bottle of painkillers. Oh, wait. Oh, so that's not her pills. First of all, that looks like prescription. Like, that's not how over-the-counter painkillers look in America. So, how did he know her name? That's creepy. I thought it was on the painkillers. Then how does he know her name? I know. Creepy. A bottle of painkillers and a note on the table are the only evidence that I wasn't alone last night. I don't even question where these are from or just how he knew my real name. I would question that! I'm just grateful for something to help with the hangover. Might as well. I have a job to do. October 22nd, Saturday. May his hangover hit him like a truck. So I feel like this is a good place to stop it. I'm going to read this new one, though. Marianne and Whiskey went back to her condo after having one too many drinks. However, Marianne changed her mind about the one-night stand and ended up sharing tea with him instead. The next morning, the stranger left with nothing but a note and a bottle of painkillers. All right, so we gonna save there. Oh my God. I am stressed, Marianne. You need to worry more, seriously. I mean, a truck also hit him like a truck. Great performance, shitty character. Yeah. All the voice actors are very good. It's just that was amusing. Oh my God. Thank you, Hall, for this lovely Patreon pick. That has been a fucking roller coaster that I did not expect. I agree on both accounts. And he may be a vile scumbag racist, useless dragon testicle, but at least he respected her boundaries. I mean, I guess we can give him that sliver, but that is it. He's not I still hate him. I still don't care if he lives or dies. I would still call him out on all of his shit. I do not care. I'm just glad I didn't have to read anything worse. And I'm so glad it doesn't make me... Oh, well, I haven't been Luke yet, but if it says anything racist, I'm not reading it out loud. Will the truck be a semi? Yes, he does not actively dig several feet down to go under that particular bar. That... I would personally murder him. Yeah, I just don't... I don't care about his story. I just don't care about him. I could give two shits. If he dies, cool. Don't care. I'm also upset that this game is gonna make me play him last. Based on profiles, based on the order of the people in the likes and relationships, he is the last. And I do... Why you leaving me on Luke? Why? I don't want to play him last. That is a bad taste in my mouth. Unless he dies, then, you know, good ending. Can we actively try to kill him, though? I want to see if I can save everyone, just to, like, see if I can do it naturally. I don't know if that's already been ruined, but I'd like to see. Doesn't mean I can't kill him in the future for an alternate route and see what happens. Why have him last? I don't understand that. You know the old saying, save the worst for last. I always like saving the best for last. Yep, he comes last, so whether he lives or dies will only happen at the very end of the game. Damn it. But that does mean I could save and then do the alternate just to see what it looks like after. If I don't accidentally if I don't accidentally kill him with my own decision, I will go back and see what it looks like if he dies. Just for us in chat. Just for us in chat. All right. Thank you, Hall. I appreciate you. We're going to switch over to Lacius's Patreon pick. I got to run to the bathroom, get more water, and grab some noms. But we're going to switch on over. I'll leave you guys here in the creepiness that is this game. And we'll switch over to Blackwell Deception, where we'll probably finish it. I don't know if it's going to take all stream or if we'll finish it really early and switch over to the 5th game of the series. One or the other. And I'm betting if he dies, that's bad for other people just to make us want to save him. Oh, that would make me so mad, but you're probably right, Lacius. Hence why, again, I don't want to... I want to play it how I would play it first. But if I don't accidentally kill him, I'll darn well go back and deliberately kill him. Yes! That's